Well, usually, so you might have noticed, we've been talking, the car's been driving itself, and the low setting and rising sun is usually blaring against the cameras and would cause like a forced takeover. Like it would alarm and turn red and go beep, 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 beep. Like,
oh, because it's messing with the camera.
Yeah, because it's like getting blinded.
This is an absolutely amazing thing. Literally, you are supervising the Uber rides.
Yep.
You're supervising your vehicle. You're getting paid to supervise the vehicle and charge it.
Exactly.
That's incredible. Sorry about the wait.
Oh, you're good. No worries.
Forgot to clock out and had to run back around the thing to clock back out again.
It is all good. Do you have your PIN code for me?
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
Does the air feel okay?
Yeah.
Cool.
It actually kind of feels like I'm in an IMAX theater.
Oh, really?
Cool. Yeah, I've never been in a Tesla.
Hey, welcome to the future.
Very cool.
It's definitely a fun way to do this work.
Probably cheaper on the gas, too.
How much? I save well over like $1,500 a month in gas.
Oof.
It's insane.
$100 a month.
I mean, and that's more than my car payment several times over.
That part. Car payments are crazy. Insurance is crazy. If you can save that money on gas, that's a blessing.
Yeah, we were really fortunate to get hooked up with State Farm, and between our two, because my wife has one as well. She's a Model Y, and we're paying about $220 a month in insurance.
That's actually not bad.
Yeah.
That's actually not bad at all.
We were paying about $350 in California, and then coming here with the same company we were with, USAA actually, of all companies, they were going to charge almost $800 a month here. I was like,
For
yeah,
USAA?
you're insane. Yeah.
For USAA?
Several quotes. I couldn't believe it.
Jesus.
I had been with them for like 10 years. I was like, your underwriters need to be fired because something's wrong. There's no way. There's no way.
Like, what do veterans do? Drive in airplanes on the
That's what I'm saying. Oh, and we live in Haines City, like a little like country town compared to San Diego, California, and you're telling me it's over double? Like, no, something's wrong.
That's so wrong. And the thing is, the whole reason of, in my thought process was USAA Bank and Insurance. The whole purpose of them was to give preferential treatment to veterans and their families. That's the goal, right? That's the whole thing. So if you're charging more, that's so bad. And there's so many people that use USAA and that don't even think to look other places because they already think they're getting the guaranteed best price ever because they're USAA, right?
Yep.
Like,
and in my experience, it largely has been the case. And if it had been maybe $400, $500, I'd have been pissed. But it's like, okay, I get it. It's a little bit more expensive. But the almost $800, I was like, no, I gotta check into this. That's insane.
That's a $600. That's 2 car payments a month is basically what they were gonna charge you additional.
Just in insurance.
Yeah. No.
And same policies, same things going across the board. And I was like, this is absolutely crazy. Like this, it's one thing to say it should be more expensive. It's another thing entirely to act like I'm, I've got a Rolls Royce or something. Like this is stupid.
Or you suddenly got into drag racing or something.
Yeah.
You suddenly
clean records, like all the above.
You literally on the way here from California, you hit every stop sign. You ran each and every one.
Yeah. Blew up all the points in the license. Got in a couple accidents. Jeez. Yeah, and then for me to go to, because I asked my father, because my family's all lived out here. I was only in California because of the military. Mm-hmm. And he's like, actually, we're with State Farm here. I'll give you the number of the place we go to. They came back with a quote that was initially kind of high. It was like $400 to $500, but I'm like, that's still $300 less than USAA. And then I get a call a week later from my agent who says, yeah, so we cleared up some issues with the underwriting process, and it's actually like $220. And I went, sign me, go now.
Yes, credit card, here go.
Yep.
Prepay 6 months, here go.
And then I put USA on blast on X or Twitter, and I was like, y'all need to figure this out because you just lost a 10-year customer because your underwriters are out of date or something. Like there's
tens of thousands of dollars over your lifetime. They literally just threw away because of that.
Yep. I thought the first time they quoted that I just got the new girl who was like quoting me the 6-month premium for the month.
Right. Like I've done that before. Like you accidentally think your price is crazy, and you're like, oh, that's a 6-month premium. That's not the month to month. Okay, that makes no sense.
But when I called and tried 2 other times and it was still the same, I was like, oh Lord. So this is more than any kind of new girl mistake. This is actually a problem with your underwriting, with the way you're assigning these values.
Yeah, that's a problem with how the actual numbers go into the system and come up with a price.
Exactly. Because they're like, well, yeah, but it's Florida, it's expensive. I was like, do you not understand? I'm talking about coming from San Diego, California.
Literally most expensive city to drive in the world.
And the argument about there being a lot of immigrant issue, that doesn't matter either, because I was 20 minutes from the Mexican border. I was right there. I was practically in Mexico.
Right.
That was funny. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it all worked out, to get State Farm and be taken care of, which is pretty cool.
Florida wasn't always considered an expensive state, too.
Yeah, I was born and raised here.
Me too.
And it's, I get that, it's built up a lot, and a lot of these areas like Lakeland and such have really blown up, and I never really spent a whole lot of time on this side. I hadn't until we moved to Haines City, and I started saying hey, let's see how work is in the Tampa area. And it's awesome. Sarasota all through Tampa actually has this extra thing. I wonder if it'll show it. Yeah, it's Advantage. This is an area specific thing where I get 5% more and more exclusive trips versus the Trip Radar shit where you have to fight for trips.
Yeah, this all the way from the Dollar General clear over to 301, clear all the way down, and almost to IKEA is all premium Uber area.
Oh, I bet. Yeah, and this pretty much this whole region is all Advantage. Until you get toward Lakeland, and I'm of course over here in Orlando and stuff doesn't have the Advantage zone, so I'm just all right, boom, this is my spot. Basically the whole West Coast.
I grew up in South St. Pete, so this is the opposite side. This is the rich part of town. From when I grew up, this is where all the rich people were.
This part?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of learning this area because I know Central and more northeastern Florida or Daytona to Cocoa, and I lived in the Florida Keys, but I never was over in the Fort Myers, Tampa, Clearwater area except to visit.
Business district.
Yeah.
It'll be the exit before the highway.
We need to get over one more time, FSD. Yeah. There we go.
That guy wants to let you in or either speed up or slow down.
Right. That's the thing that exists in any city. The second turn signals turn on, it's close the gap. People don't want to let you over.
That's why, leaving here, trying to make this U-turn over here is impossible in the morning.
Oh, I bet.
I always tell people to go around the back.
Oh, I am so happy that sun is in a blinding position and my car is not freaking out. This is incredible.
Perfect time to turn out of the sun.
Well, usually, you might have noticed, we've been talking, the car's been driving itself, and the low setting and rising sun is usually blaring against the cameras and would cause a forced takeover. It would alarm and turn red and go beep, 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 beep.
Oh, because it's messing with the camera.
Yeah, because it's getting blinded. Good job.
That was an interesting choice of turn.
Yep. The machine is better than the humans.
I noticed that the machine stopped it. I thought that was very impressive.
Yeah, it's gotten really, really good, and I cannot believe how well it's handling these low light conditions because I didn't have any hardware changes. So that means through a software update, they were able to affect that.
This is an absolutely amazing thing. Literally, you are supervising the Uber rides.
Yep.
You're supervising your vehicle. You're getting paid to supervise the vehicle and charge it.
Exactly.
That's incredible.
And fortunately, after building a bit of an audience in social media, I've got a YouTube channel focused on testing FSD and actually being a legit taxi and not just saying hey, look at this cool thing. I show it trying to actually be the practical.
Long-term testing it. Yeah,
and it's getting to a point now where it is incredibly good. It sees people. It knows how to be cautious around pedestrians. I mean, it feels sci-fi. Yep.
That.
And if she kind of inched toward the car at all, it would have hit its brakes and moved away. I've seen plenty of examples because people like to jump out in the street for some reason.
People love. They're talking about getting rid of jaywalking as a law. Said,
oh, really?
I said don't do that.
Because that'll just make it even worse.
Leave that shit illegal. We don't need people jumping.
Oh no.
It'll be
right over here.
This mailbox, yeah.
Sweet. Well, it was a pleasure nerding out with you and chatting.
It was a great ride. This was one of the best rides after work I've had in a while.
Awesome.
And in a spaceship.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Have a great day.
Yeah, have a good night. Take care.
Appreciate it.
Hell yeah, another fun ride. Chatty customers. I love the western regions of Florida for that. So FSD did really great during that whole ride, and we got to chat it up. So I hope you guys really enjoyed that. I'm going to go get charged up, figure out my camera situation so we can have the full experience back. And yeah, maybe hit the gym and get some content out for everybody. So I will catch you on the next one.